Let's see Genesis chapter 3, verse 10.
And he said, I heard a voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself.
Sin strips you naked. Sin strips you naked. And sin brings shame. Sin brings shame. This night I'm looking for those who say to God, Father, I have a weakness, but give me strength and power to rise above that weakness. That weakness shall rule my life no more. Do we have anybody here who is honest enough to acknowledge, to accept the sad fact of his weakness? Even in telling lies, it takes weakness to be a liar. And when you're a liar, you're a potential armed robber. And when you are an armed robber, you can kill anybody. You can kill your mother. This night I'm looking for those who said to God, I want to live for you. I want to serve you. Increase my ability to resist sin. Help me to say no. But before we end, let's run down to the book of Malachi, chapter 3. Let's take verse 8 through 10. I hear, well, somebody has started preaching against tithes in the 70s. You know where he is now? He's no more in Nigeria. He uses palm wine for communion service. That's what foolishness can do to a man. What does the Bible say, sir?
Malachi 3, from 8. Will a man rob God?
Will a man rob God?
Yet ye have robbed me.
Yet you have robbed
But
me.
ye say,
You still
wherein
say,
have we
wherein
robbed
have we robbed you?
In tithes and offerings.
God said, in tithes and offerings.
Ye are cursed with a curse.
And because you have robbed, you have stolen God's money, He will reward you with foolishness. He will make you stupid. What does that mean? A young man came in from USA and said to a girl here in Uyo that he was looking for a girl to marry. And if the girl can lend him a certain amount of money, he will marry her. And the girl gave him all his savings. The young man disappeared. When God makes you stupid, you will not know how to turn 1 naira into 2. Read on, sir.
Bring ye all the tithes.
Now
into the
God said,
storehouse,
bring you all the tithe into
the storehouse,
the storehouse.
that there may be meat.
That may
in
be
my
meat.
house.
Right, we cannot have this type of large crowd without a bill to pay. The place has to be clean. Somebody will bring the money. The buses run has to be fueled. You cannot fuel this buses without money. Is it possible? No. And somebody is saying, don't give God your tithes. That man must be your enemy. And he himself must be an idiot. Read on, sir.
And prove me now herewith.
This God said, prove me here and see if I will not bless you beyond measure. Read on, sir.
If I will not open
The
you
windows of heaven
heavens,
and bless you with
for you
supernatural
have a
ideas.
blessing that there may not be room enough.
Is there anybody here that would like God to bless him with supernatural ideas? Let me see your hand raised up. Wow. Therefore, don't let anybody fool you. does not really need your money to survive. Does he? No. This God will give you ideas. He will give you creativity. He will give you imagination. He will give you resourcefulness. He will show you how to turn 1 naira into 2 naira. I've been preaching for 69 years, paying my tithe regularly. I have never borrowed money from anybody. I never owed anybody. I have what I call purse bearer, an angel assigned to me by God. When I run out of money, God will cause the angel to bring money. Anybody who wants to join me, raise your hand if you're interested. Thank you. Bring down your hand. Those who like poverty, raise up your hand. Huh? My cousin was beaten by his children for not sending them to a secondary school to study. He almost died. He said to the children, I don't have money. And they asked him, how do others get their own money and pay the children's school fees? They almost killed him. In fact, they were arrested. I had to step in and intervene. But the good news is that they themselves, their children have beaten them also and threatened to kill him for not paying their school fees. How many of you like to be in that situation where your own children will beat you silly for being stupidly poor? Anybody here? Then raise your hand and say, God, punish poverty around me. Poverty brings, sin brings shame. Can we go to chapter 3, verse 1 of the book of Malachi? What does it say, sir?
3 verse 1. Behold,
Behold.
I will send my messenger,
Yes.
and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant. When ye delight in, behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming? Who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge as gold, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness.
Offering in righteousness. You don't cheat God. All those who join the ministry to make money will be poor people and will never make that money. Because this God is a great accountant. You can't cheat him. Can you? No. This night I'm looking for those who say to God, I want to pay my tithe correctly as when due. I want you to prosper me. When God gives you supernatural ideas, you're bound to be a great person. He said there'll be no space to put together what he will bless you with. Here in New York, I have given out about 47 jeeps. And God has given me more than 24 jeeps. Right where you are, I want you to obey the word of God and enjoy his blessings. Can we see the book of Exodus chapter 3? Let's see verse 21. What does it say?
Exodus 3:21. And I will give these people favor.
Right where you are, if your life makes God happy, he will give you favor. What does that mean? He will single you out for honor. He will single you out for promotion and lifting. When you sleep, he'll give you instruction what to do. Can we see the book of Job chapter 33 verse 14? What does it say?
Job 33:14. For God speaketh once.
God speaketh
Yet
once.
twice.
Yes, twice.
Yet man perceiveth it not.
Yet man persevered it not. But now in a dream,
In a vision of
in a vision of the night,
when
when deep sleep falls upon you, while you are slumbering upon your bed, he will open your ears and seals your instruction. Come, who amongst us want to receive instruction from God? Raise your hand well, my dear. We are now at the center of the road. I want you to hate poverty. I want you to do what will make God promote you and bless you. The blessings of the Lord make it rich. Not how much you earn, but his blessings. Right where you're sitting tonight, I want to declare and decree that you beg for money no more. Soon after I gave my life to Christ, I said to the only wizard in my family, I have received Christ. You will kill people no more. He said, Oma, many members of the church are members of our family. I send them to farm for me, and they will farm throughout the night. I send them to do jobs for me, and they will obey. Because I have greater power than they do. Okay? Those ones are nominal Christians. Me, I may look small, but Jesus sits on my back. Soon after he died, we gathered to bury him. He got up and said he was asked to name all those he had killed. And he named some. He did it